And with food insecurity at an all-time high, Cadbury is taking a bold stance with the launch of Let's Stick It to Hunger Together campaign. So joining us now with more on the campaign is Pirina De Carolis, Head of Corporate Affairs and Community Impact from Mondelez Canada, and Aaron Filey-Ranecki, Chief of Development and Partnerships Officer at Food Banks Canada. Thank you both for being here today.
Thanks for having us, Nicole.
So tell me about this exciting campaign launch today.
And to get involved is really simple. Canadians just have to purchase one of these delicious Cadbury products made right here in Canada at our location, downtown location, Cadbury Factory. And a portion of those sales will go directly to the campaign between today and the end of June.
That's fantastic and very easy because everyone knows and loves Cadbury, of course. Right. Aaron, why is this so important? And you know, what is the timing? Why is this relevant now more than ever?
Yeah, so you know, we're going to see about 2 million or over 2 million visits to food banks this month alone. And every single one of those visits represents a family, a senior, a student. It's people that are turning to the food bank for the very first time. So having a campaign like this in market where it's going to raise about 800,000 meals over the course of the year is a great way to show all Canadians how much we care.
Absolutely. And you know, like, how does this really impact the community?
Yeah, so I mean, you know, when you walk into a local food bank, there's so much care and so much love that goes into the work that they do to provide for clients. And so being able to have access to resources through campaigns like this means that somebody's going to go home with fresh milk, somebody's going to go home with fresh eggs, they're going to go home with a basket that looks like what it would look like at the grocery store. So this type of campaign and this type of resources is really important to making sure that all of us have access to the food that we need.
And that's so important. And alongside that, why was it important for Cadbury to do this campaign?
Yeah, so Cadbury's rooted, our brand is rooted in generosity, and we've been partners with Food Banks Canada since 2013.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and so over these years, we've worked together to provide over 22 million meals for Canadians in need. So this is another opportunity to do our part to give back.
Yeah, these numbers are just staggering because I think it's an oversight of a necessity, right? That everyone kind of takes for granted because we think it's just there, but it really isn't.
Yeah. We're now seeing 90% more people turning, or 90% more visits to food banks than we did before the pandemic. So programs like this are so critical.
And it's amazing because you're getting so many different people involved in this as well. We had some hockey sticks over here.
That's right, that's right. So two really important people to our campaign are the NHL's Nazem Kadri and the PWHL's Marie-Philippe Poulin. And they're lending their voices and their time, and they'll be, you know, helping Canadians rally around this important topic to, you know, encourage all of us to do our part if we can.
Absolutely. What does it mean to have them as, you know, as a part of this campaign?
It's amazing. They're generous on the ice and off the ice, and to have them there will really help elevate the cause and to really reach as many Canadians as we can.
Both of you being in your position, on a personal note, you know, what is your connection to when you eat Cadbury, when you have chocolate with your family? Are you now kind of thinking about everybody else and where that kind of goes?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, we're so blessed to have partners like Cadbury that step up every year. And so, yes, on a weekend where I may have eaten a few mini eggs, I feel a little less guilty about it, knowing how much Cadbury gives back.
Amazing. One more time, where can everyone get more information? And of course,
very easy. You're just starting today. You can go to your local store, purchase a Cadbury product, and a portion of those funds will go directly to the campaign.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, both of you, for being here. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't go anywhere. We have more CP24 breakfast when we come back right after the break. Speaking of breakfast, we can dig in.
Yeah.